Oh my God, guys. My God, guys, we have to go. We have to go. We have to come in. Where are you? Oh my God. Guys, where are you? They're always too late.
I was
Said.
looking for a coffee. Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, hey.
I forgot.
I don't have enough space.
I need a
Alex,
chair.
Alex,
I
the
need a chair.
French people.
What's happening?
Yeah, the French
Oh,
people.
hey,
Always too late. Hey.
hey. Oh,
God.
why are they all in our meeting room?
I don't know. They're just crashing.
What's
Wait.
It
happening?
was not at 5 o'clock, guys.
You are not even joking, so they don't get it, but he means it.
I guess I'm sure maybe people saw it because on the visual it was written 5 p.m. So apparently everyone know except me. So
No,
Yeah.
only on your visuals, Mehdi. I think it is something.
So that's the first fun fact about Mehdi, everyone. He thought that this meeting was at 5 p.m. and only this morning.
You realize.
Yeah, he understood it was
and
at
then he
2.
will tell you on LinkedIn like preparation is key. You need to be prepared. And then the real life comes in.
You have
right?
a 100-point checklist before opening a Zoom webinar, and maybe the hour might be one of the checklists. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Jacqueline did the
Welcome.
very fancy effects. I just find out
Welcome
that
in
it's
this
possible.
room. You know what? I would love, we have just started, I know, but now all the people are here and they have all their camera on. Let's make a picture, guys. I would love you to start to make like a, yeah, we are at Fit for Facilitation, and I will make a little screenshot, okay? So I give you 3, 2, 1. Give me something! Yeah! Nice. Oh,
Maybe
tacticals. I saw the balloons.
maybe
Eric, I
facilitator
know
isn't
this
for you.
fancy feature is a pain in the ass. Never works when you want to.
So hello from Paris, Hong Kong. Oh my God, what time is it
Wow.
in Hong Kong?
Hong Kong.
Yeah,
It
Hong
must
Kong,
be
Abu Dhabi,
late in the
Sydney,
afternoon.
London, Romania. Wow.
So you see why when you do an event with facilitators, you don't even have to tell them, okay, say hello in the chat and tell us where you come from. They do that on their own. That's so cool.
So nice.
But
Romania.
can we make it slow, one after the other? I cannot follow along. So give me a second. I mean, with writing where you're from. I'm joking. Oh my God, why are you so serious?
Yeah, that's Said. Milano, Washington.
And the next one, please. Yes, okay. And the next one,
you see,
please.
we are going from one side of the Atlantic to the other.
Absolutely.
Geneva, Saudi Arabia, Paris. Salut Anne.
Oh, for me, it's
Other
good.
Belgian people in the room.
I'm a traveler, so I just need to have your address, and then I will go from place to place. So nice. Okay.
There is Germany. Hallo aus Deutschland, nach Deutschland. And Nathy, please remember to speak English today.
From Buffalo.
Yes, I will try to speak English.
Only one language. This will be hard, I know, but we are already 125 people.
Okay, so I'm wondering what's happening here, by the way. Why are we here? What's happening? Oh my God.
I think, Mehdi, you are our MC today.
It was a real question. I thought you were interacting with the audience.
Yeah, you do whatever you want. I mean, you can also not present what we are supposed to present today.
So you want me to follow a plan? That was not the plan, right? So, hey guys, welcome to Fit for Facilitation. Finally, the super kickoff. I suggest that we wait 5 more minutes so that we have everyone in the room, because I'm sure people are running away out of their meeting, even though they shouldn't have any meeting during lunch for at least the European one. But still, it's happening. So let's wait for them, and yeah, really excited because together with those guys, we've been discussing this concept for a while, and now it's finally live. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
Let us know in the chat what you want to take away from today's session.
And maybe what did you understand what's your understanding of what this opening event is about?
What's
the
the plan? Yeah.
Because we don't know and we need ideas, so we can just work with.
Yeah,
It's like
then
an improv.
we're gonna explain how to improvise everything.
Yeah. Whatever you say. So yeah, exactly. That was on our agenda. We rehearsed it for weeks. Yeah.
And that's why I lost actually, because the first session is mine tomorrow. So give me the answer now so that I can start the prep.
So I like Ralph's idea about the unmeeting, because one of my favorite workshop format is an open space or a bar camp. Lead generation, yeah.
So guys,
Tell us how we
You know-
can sell things.
So guys, I am the project manager here. You know, I have to coordinate you. So it's 2:07. We have 1 hour and we have a lot of things we want to share. And we want also not only to share a presentation today, to share with you what will happening during the week, but we have also planned some activities with you at the end of the session with things to win. So just stay with us. And I will give the mic to our MC, Mehdi.
Yes. So I'm sure
Yeah, please rebound.
Yeah,
I'm
the
gonna say
real
a sentence
Mehdi.
that's gonna piss off Said, but I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna share my screen so that you can see my slide.
But you have to ask, can you see my slides first?
Yeah.
And then we say no, and
No,
you try
don't do
again.
that.
That's how it works.
Don't do that.
Okay. This is. Give me a sec.
Give me a sec.
All right. And then you're gonna tell us, can you see my screen?
Can you see it?
Yeah, finally.
Well, no, we can
Okay.
see
No.
we can see your presentation screen, Mehdi.
Okay, but that's like, I know this would happen.
So this
This-
is not. This is obviously not prepared by Said Saddouk, the expert in
Just a guest.
presenting. Yeah, exactly.
Do whatever you like.
No, you know, one of the best way to learn is to learn from seeing the mistakes. So first
But
thing,
I told you 5 minutes ago we should cancel this. We still have 5 minutes to just run away. But you said no. This is not what was planned.
I'm just buying
So I
time to
missed
know what I'm
the
gonna
fact
say.
that D is in the room and that D was dancing. So I missed it. Where are you? Where are you?
Yeah, I can see her.
I see her dancing.
There she is.
My girl, you're dancing. Hi.
But
I can do the chair
Okay.
dancing too.
here we go. And Rolf, no, it's pre-recorded, but we pre-recorded also random answers to things that happen in the chat. Oh, people from Germany. Of course, there's someone from Germany. I mean, well, what are the odds, right?
Can you see my screen now?
Yes, the question. We had the question. Yes, we can see your screen, Mehdi.
Okay, can you see it like full screen?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can see it
You
as
can
it
go.
was supposed to be 5 minutes ago.
Yeah. I told you guys I don't like Zoom. So I'm not a Zoom guy. I'm a Bird guy or
Me too.
Microsoft Teams, not because I have the choice, right? Just because this is what is used. But there it is. All right. So thanks for giving me some time, Nathy, and pretending to interact really with the audience. That was really the goal. So, guys, as we said, we are super excited about today because we've been discussing this for a while now. I think like more than 8 weeks with those guys, 6 weeks publicly. So it's finally live. And yeah, so for those who don't know what is fit for facilitation, it's not about getting fit. Otherwise, I won't be the host about this. It will be someone else. But it's about like how can we level up our facilitation game, and also more importantly, how can we get more clients? How can we sell those deals? So it was really what was important for us is like we want to organize a week of events where we can deliver as much value as we can on those two topics that you will see are really going hands in hands. All right. So, and before we move forward with the agenda and what we plan for today, because there was a plan, I was just joking before. Let's start with some introduction because maybe some of you don't know. Let's ladies first, the amazing workshoppers. Nathy, can you maybe introduce yourself to those amazing folks?
Yes, of course. So I'm Nathy, I'm French, like Mehdi, like Alex, or we are speaking French. Yeah, sorry, you are not French, but okay, I start again. I'm French. I'm a globetrotter since I'm pendling between Asia and Europe since 3 years. I call myself a collaboration architect. I'm also the humble host of the podcast. There's a workshop for that. And you might know me online since when I don't work with my corporate clients, I mentor facilitators who want to turn their passion, their craft into a career, whether as an in-house facilitator or as a what I call a facilipreneur, a freelance facilitator with or solopreneur. Exactly, that's me.
Okay, thanks, Nathy. So, if you didn't know Nathy back then, connect with her on LinkedIn. You will see a lot of pink, and this is like her sharing a lot of like value on the topic. Next, we have Alex.
Yeah, that's me. So my real name is Alexander Eisenstetter. So everyone calls me Alex. And I realized that I've been exploring how to use technology to foster collective intelligence for more than a decade, nearly 15 years now. So I've created Storms, which is a facilitation platform at a time where nobody was doing remote facilitation. And I've explored how to use AI since 2015 because I was facilitating with large groups. And I thought that AI could be something to help clustering all the ideas. And now I'm doing a lot of stuff related to AI, but first and foremost, I'm a facilitator.
Okay, thanks, Alex. Yeah, when you see AI on LinkedIn feed with facilitation, Alex is the guy. I think we're gonna learn so much with him during this week. I'm even jealous because he has the most subscribers to his session. So
If
just
you knew,
Mehdi is
if
so jealous.
yeah,
He's saying that every day since 10 days now.
it was like a challenge between the two of them. Oh my
I think it
God.
was a challenge by myself, but anyway, we don't care about numbers, right? So after we have the Zoom magician Said. Tell
Yeah,
us more, Said.
The
always happy to be
facilitator.
always happy to be on Zoom and watch you screen sharing slides. I mean, if I wouldn't be like the host, I would just leave right now, but that's okay. Yeah, my name is Said. I'm Moroccan, but I live in Germany, and yeah, my mission is how to make online meetings, online gatherings, online trainings and workshops less Zoomish, less cringy, and more exciting and more of an experience. And I am the geek of the team. Yeah, and I do trainings in tools you maybe heard of or never heard about, like OBS Studio, Miro, Butter, Stream Deck, Streamalive, all the cool things you can buy for money or get for free. This is my things, and I just try to enable people to use these tools in their workshops and trainings and meetings so that you don't have to watch, or your participants don't have to watch, like screen sharing and asking them, can you see my screen, Mehdi? So, did you hear my answer?
Yeah. I've heard it. We understand it. And actually, like my wife, she hates Said because when I discovered Said about all this stuff, no, my office looks like a warehouse, as she called it. So yeah, and of course my bank account also hates Said. But this is what it takes to be great online, right?
Yeah.
And finally, myself. So I'm Mehdi. I've been workshopping for the last 5 years. I'm the only guy that is not full-time freelance because I'm working for a big consultancy running an innovation studio there. And on the side, I have my own facilitators agency called Facilitators Corner, where I help clients get things done by workshopping and also teaching facilitators on how to level up their game. All right, enough about us, more about what's going to happen this week and why actually you joined this session. So, the first thing, again, I don't want to assume that everyone knows what is facilitation, because you know how it is, right? Like everyone has their own definition. Everyone has done a workshop before until they find out it was not really a workshop. So I just want to give you a very brief definition on what is facilitation, and it's going to be a very short one. But basically, workshop facilitation constitutes the orchestrated process.
Mehdi.
Mehdi.
What?
Stop.
I know you took a long time to formulate that definition, but remember what we said at our last meeting? You cannot do something like that. Come on. So
Really?
yeah. Nathy, what
sorry,
do you
guys.
think? Let's
Is it-
say
Never listening. He's never listening. Go on,
yeah,
go
he's
on,
like
Alex.
a child.
Go on, Alex.
He's like a child. So
Please.
I think, I think they know better. Everyone here in the chat, please give us one short definition. It can be a keyword. It can be one perspective on facilitation. Just throw a keyword or a short sentence in the chat and tell us what you think is facilitation according to you. Yes, a guide, a way to make it easy. Make things happen, mediation, energy. I'm trying to put
facilitating is making it easy. I like it because faciliter in French, and we are all the three of us speak French, is literally do make it easy in the translation. I like it.
And you see, we had the guide, but we also have the navigator.
Enablers.
Yeah. And by the way, I see things both about the guy who does the facilitation, who guide the facilitation, the facilitator, and also some definition about facilitation.
Positive mindset, dialogue, to be of service. Like it.
Catalyst, making things easy.
So do
this
you
one, I saw concierge. I like that.
So you see, Mehdi, you don't need a whole page with, I don't know, thousands of words. All these great minds in the chat have put something in like 5 words, 2 words, 5 words.
Yeah.
So
you know, at
really,
the end, I'm a hardcore consultant. So when I do presentation, I need to share definition.
Yeah,
I
you
need
need
to share
to
numbers. That's what I do, right?
Because
No,
then
no, but
you
you're
have a
right.
budget, right? So let me. We didn't speak about that, but Said, can we export all of that from the Zoom chat, and we're gonna do something nice about it and send it to everyone?
yes.
Yes, of course we can, and we will.
This was definitely not prepared. Like Alex putting a lot of challenge on the spot on Said. Can you make an Excel file and tell us what is the word that was the most common?
And
Yeah,
also,
we'll do a word cloud or an inside cloud. Yeah.
Also, yes to that,
Cool.
Mehdi.
Okay, so I guess like everyone knows what is facilitation. I'm just being stupid here. All right, let's move on.
I like the
So-
fact that there are some languages where there is no word for it.
Yeah, I just asked previously, and I will just copy and paste it because I was wondering what's the word for facilitation in your language, depending on where you're from. I have no idea, not even in German. I have no idea, to be honest. Usually there's a very long German word for everything.
Facilitacao. Oh, I like it.
So
No, facilitação.
Facilitacao. Sao, yes, okay.
Okay, guys. So I'm
Okay,
thinking
let's
that
move
Let's
on.
move on.
Exactly, because we can make an ethicology course on where is the where the word's coming from, but it's not the goal today, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of time, like the 4 of us, and I'm sure like many people in this room get this question a lot. Can you guess what is the number 1 question we get most of the time when it comes to facilitation? Like, let us know in the chat. I'm really curious to see your answer here. To validate
How
or
much
not.
do you make?
Yeah, people are worried that we are starving. How much? I hear this a lot.
Are you
Can you
really
live?
making money?
Yeah. Can you live from
How
that?
do you pay your bills? Yeah.
Okay, but
How do you get clients?
Yeah, this is one of the biggest always, how to manage diverse teams.
Is that a real job? Yeah, some clients are wondering why they need to pay for that.
This is exactly what my mom told me when I was explaining her what I was doing. So you're paid for helping people do stuff? Yeah, mom, that's basically what I do.
Okay.
So I have to say that I have this job since about 2012, and my parents still don't understand what I'm doing. So
Wow.
I'm a teacher according to mine.
So tell
yeah.
tell us, Mehdi, what is the one question?
So the question is, does Said occasionally get serious on LinkedIn? So that's the question that we get most of the time. No, of course, I'm kidding. The question that we get most of the time is, how can I sell my workshop? How can I find clients? It's like always about sales, and we are all also super excited to teach facilitation. But at the end of the day, what is keeps coming back, like, we want to live our passion. We want to create a successful facilitation business. So this is important to us. And of course, we took that question at heart, because this is how we designed the entire agenda of Fit for Facilitation. So I like this, because this is basically the chicken and the egg paradox in this case. If you want to be a great facilitator, you need to sell workshops, and if you you need to sell workshop to be a great facilitator, that comes hand in hand, because you need to have the chance to practice, to level up your game, and to intentionally practice to improve. But to improve, you need to sell those deals to actually practice. And this is why those two things are really important. So even if, of course, we don't like, I guess some of you don't like, most of you don't like doing sales, or like explaining why they should invest in this and this and that, but this is part of the job, and this is will allow you to do your passion and be actually comfortable doing your passion and having a nice life. There are also something else that also impacted the agenda of this entire week of sessions, and it's actually like the four big trends that we are seeing at the moment. Again, I told you I'm a consultant, so I like to have facts and things. So I'm gonna ask this guy that has been around for a long time in the field. And
yeah,
Alex, tell me, what are those
yeah.
four big
So
trends?
back in 18th century, yeah, no. Um, by the way, I don't like this word facilitation trends. So I'm going to talk about things that are changing. And because when things are changing, you can see things that are changing in both with two perspectives. You can see that with your gray perspective, black perspective, negative perspective, it's a threat. And you can see that with your pink glasses, exciting perspective, because it's an opportunity. And so the first things that is changing is that we have a new technology right now that is everywhere, AI. And of course, yes, it's showing up in facilitation too. And if you look through your pink perspective, excited perspective, well, AI can help you with everything. It can help you to design a session, to facilitate a session. It can help you and the participants during the session. It could help you document your session and even sell your session. So that's all the things that potentially it can do. But the problem is that it's very tempting to use it the lazy way, okay? Because you just have to hit a button, copy, paste, and that's all. Yeah. So it's really easy to use AI in a way that dump us down or dump our participant down. And we really need to avoid that. So the right way of using AI, it's very easy to say it. It's when you use it with your brain or not in place of your brain or the brain of the participants. So as I said, it's much easier said than done. And that's one of the reasons we will dig into that during the summit. So now let's zoom out and let's forget about AI. And facilitation is the new black. Well, so I have mixed feelings about that, because some of our clients still don't know what is a facilitator. But anyway, the facilitation space is getting crowded. We have a lot of freelancers, consultants, coaching, everyone, trainers too. Everyone is jumping on doing workshops, okay? And again, you can see that with the dark side of it, well, how am I going to sell something? But you can also make it as an opportunity to really stand out. So really the question is, what makes someone choose you? And I know that Nathy and Mehdi, that's one of your favorite topic. So maybe
Just
you
wear
would like,
pink.
yeah.
Just wear pink, and that's
Yeah, well, you're standing out with your color. That's one of the ways.
Yeah. I think it's about differentiate yourself, but differentiate yourself to rely on your own expertise, the things that you have experienced in the past, or one problem that you want specifically to tackle, or one target audience, and that you are very clear and position yourself so that people, when they enter or have contact with you, do exactly know what you are doing. So it's, for me, it's showing up as an expert, being authentic and as you are, and not trying to step in a role, but you are facilitating session for, I don't know, leadership development, team building, or you are targeting product teams or whatever. So I think the most sharpen you are, the better it is, so that people recognize you, or you stay a generalist, but then you brand yourself very strong. So you build on your brand so that people recognize you through your brand. And a brand is not only a color, a brand is also a personality, a brand is also what you give away.
So exactly. So you said being authentic.
Yeah.
And I think that's some of the things that you're going to develop in your sessions, Mehdi's sessions. And yeah, a lot of our sessions are going to speak about that. So it's developing your flavor, your style, your voice. Okay. And we're going to see that during the summit. So being different, speaking of that, not only you have to be different, but our clients, I think they have changed too. And some of them have also upped their skills. I mean, many have used Zoom or more Microsoft Teams for their sessions, so they can run breakout rooms, and some even have in-house facilitation teams. And that's what I call that's what we say when we say facilitation is no longer a guest. So they know what is a workshop now. So if you have this perspective, the dark side of that is that how am I going to sell my facilitation services? Because they already know how to do a decent brainstorming and they already know about facilitation. But if you see that from the positive side, in fact, it's the opposite. For the first time, we have got people on the inside who get what is good facilitation. What is facilitation at all? So that means less time convincing and more time creating real impact. But again, coming back to the differentiation, what do you bring on the table that's different and that they cannot do on their own? So last change, another shift, work. Because the way our client work, it has also changed. So you know that pre-COVID, everybody was in person, then everybody was online, and now it's complicated. Now everything is mixed up. And it's not only about in-person versus online, it's also live session versus asynchronous sessions, small teams versus large groups. And it's all in the mix, which means that you could say that a facilitator is not only about designing a workshop, it's designing collaboration systems across time, across locations, across formats. And yes, if we come back to remote, Zoom fatigue is still a real thing. So we need to keep people engaged, even when they are behind the screen. And yeah, when I speak about Zoom and Zoom fatigue, I always turn to Said So, Said, it's really one of your topic. Maybe you want to add a word about that?
Sure. I mean, just because we have to use something like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, or whichever platform you have to use or you choose to use, after a while, everything is same old, same old. You know, you join a meeting, you don't even know what it's about, maybe if it's like the fifth meeting in a row that day. But there are ways to create something that people will forget there are on actual video conferencing tool or in a video conference itself. And yeah, for me, it's not a new thing, because we know this from all the streamers, all the YouTubers, but people don't know that you can do the same things also just in a regular meeting. As long as you can connect your camera, you can do so many things to create engagement, to look different, to stand out, to your and Nathy's point. So yeah, you don't know what you don't know, but once you know what's possible, maybe this is something you want to explore a little bit further and try out. Never ever screen sharing again. That's my mission. And climate change, of course. But
tell me what are we doing right now?
Oh, I'm just inhaling, exhaling. So please.
I think what is also interesting with that trend is, from a business perspective, this really changed the game. You're not limited anymore to your own location, because like remote is there to stay. Of course, you can stand out, like Nathy mentioned, like you want to differentiate yourself, and bringing magic in a online remote session is going to help. A lot of clients was also like became convinced about hybrid, like because they saw like we need to reduce the cost of travel, especially in big countries like the US. I hate hybrid, by the way, but it's there. It's also there to stay, and they know they cannot crack the code, so they need like collaboration magician that can make these things happen, like in person but remote in the same time. So all of these are also business opportunities that you can seize if you do it the right way.
Yeah, that's always my positive. When you have a change, you have the positive way of seeing it. It's tackling the opportunity. And this, the fact that everything is more complex now, this hybrid stuff, it's more complex. We all hate hybrid setup, but if you know how to do good, great hybrid setup, there is a whole segment of market that opens to you. And by the way, there is a good comment here that I see, is that maybe before only HR people were asking for facilitation, and now that more people know, maybe they don't know facilitation, but they know the power of collaborative workshops. And this is why more teams and not only HR are asking for workshops. Anyway, so the question is, how do we design collaboration for these new ways of working? And that's the challenge. And again, that's the opportunity. And I think that the summit that we created, the four of us, is about making sense of all these shifts, all these changes, and turning them into opportunities and not threats. So that's exactly why we put together a bunch of sessions. I think we have 9 sessions. And Nathy,
yeah,
I'm sure that you're super excited to show us all these cool sessions.
Oh my God. And I have to do it quick, because the time will always less and less and less if you give the mic to
Alex.
to Alex.
I point finger, like it's a great facilitator move.
Be positive.
No,
less warning, Alex. Otherwise, you're.
So yes, of course. So the idea behind creating this experience was that we rely on 3 things as we were starting to talk about it in January. First, we wanted to give the possibility to share with one community of people. I will call you the Fit for Facilitation community during the week. All the expertise the different expertise that we all have, so that you have more value. It's not only about facilitation, it's also about the behind the scenes, how to build your remote session, how to create your session with AI. So all our expertise are put together, and we have joining force. And I think this is a really nice bunch of a lot of insights that you will get. Second, we wanted to pack our sessions with tips, advice, inspiration from our own journey, so that it is valuable whether you are an aspiring facilitator or someone who is high skilled. So we think that everything that we will share can be valuable for all of you. And finally, we wanted to walk you through a little journey through two lenses. So the lens of this week would be a little more focus on the facilitation skills, while the lens of next week will be a little more concentrated on the business branding side on your workshops. So everything is a little bit mixed, but it was really our wish to help you level up your skills and grow your business, or grow your career if you are an in-house facilitator. So this week,
maybe if I may also add on this, is that sometimes you may have the feeling that this session is purely on the skills, but actually there is always also the business angle that will be covered in those sessions. If I take example of after the workshop, it seems like we are just going to talk about the after, but the after is a great way to get the new deals, to get the follow-up workshop and stuff like that.
Way.
Yeah. The best way, the best
Definitely.
moment, actually.
So yeah. Like side session, for example, he's going to show you how to do magic online, but this magic will allow you to to differentiate yourself and to do great remote session.
And to brand yourself, yeah. Exactly.
There is a comment about the 5 p.m. CET session today, Mehdi. That's for you.
Yeah, but I've done the slide, as you can guess it. So I was not even joking.
So if you are curious about the different level of facilitation with insights of a facilitator, or if you want to learn how to use these after workshop time to sustain the work with your clients, there are two sessions from Mehdi. One is tomorrow at 2 p.m., level up your facilitation skills, and the other one is on the 30th of April at 2 p.m., where it will reveal the secret framework for post-session engagement. If you are more in the curious about AI and everything that you can do or not do with AI, I recommend the session of Alex. I have to say, I know his tools. I use his tools myself. We are creating workshops for clients together. So I can only recommend. And he has two sessions. One is really on GenAI for facilitators, means how can you use AI for the preparation or all those things where you can use the AI as a facilitator. And the second session, what is the second session you have, Alex?
But the second is I'm going to share how I kickstarted a new offering, which happens to be an AI offering. But I mean, anyone who's interested in kickstarting a new offering for their business could be interested, because I'm going to be sharing things that are very generic to starting new offerings with new clients.
Okay. And then we have our dear favorite Facilitainer. He trained us all, so Mehdi, myself, and Alex, on how to create
You didn't train me good enough because I'm still sharing my
Yes,
my
honestly,
slides, right?
You have to make a refreshing.
I prepared OBS, by the way, and 5 minutes before we told me no, let's go for a classical screen sharing.
So tomorrow at 5, Said will present you how to create virtual experiences that are not boring. And on the 29th of April, he will show you how you can create sessions that people actually enjoy. Mehdi and I, we will have the pleasure to collaborate on one session in French. No, not in French. I'm kidding. In English. It's on next Tuesday, if I'm right. And it's about how to sell your workshops. So we will give you the misconceptions, mistakes, or things that people seems to think, and how we do that. So some tips of how we do that. And what else? Oh, my sessions. My sessions. So
Yeah,
this week,
that's
We don't have the time. Sorry, Nathy.
bye, cheat.
no, it's a great session, by the way. If I had to pick one, I'd go to this one. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
you're right. And me too. Like the first one, like get remembered by your clients.
Yeah,
I think like so many people focus on the experience of just the workshop.
Mhm.
And it's already great, guys. If you deliver a great workshop experience on top of like, of course, achieving the expectation of the client, great. But if you also nail the entire workshop experience, like meaning from the first call to the end, like meaning like the follow up and the execution from the client, you will be good for years with that client. And I think this is what Nathy is gonna do. She's
Mhm.
gonna really uh, share her entire end-to-end process, so that you
On
can also
Friday.
like maybe reproduce the same for you and integrate this in your business.
Exactly. So get remembered, and it's about get remembered and rebook by your clients. So it will be on Friday. And next week, I will reveal you my own recipe for my business, for a sustainable business, how I build my business on 4 pillars over the 3 last years. This is also what I teach in my mentoring. So if you want to join me, it will be on Monday. I don't see the time on the little screen, but Monday is my session.
5
Next
p.m.
Monday. Okay. So, and then we have a last session, and really, I see on the slide, it's called closing. Guys, I don't know who had the idea with the name wrap up or closing, because honestly, this is actually a celebration, and this is the session that you should not miss if you want to get unforgettable prizes. And really, when I mean unforgettable prizes, Said, you will take over and you will explain who are the great people that send us a lot of love and cheers and give us a lot of prize to distribute. Alex, we still have 15 minutes, just that you know.
Yeah,
And
no, someone is asking about the recording. I think.
Sorry.
So
The famous question.
yeah, so when will a recording be available, and if yes, when? I don't even remember what's the answer to that question.
So
I-
every
know?
session. Yeah, go ahead.
The sessions are recorded by nature. We always do this. And I think for those who have to jump off or could not attend, we will not provide them after the sessions, but maybe after the whole summit is over. So we have like a library of videos if this helps.
I think like for sure try to come to the last session, because there we will like explain you the next step and where you can get all the recordings. And also like, of course you will get prices, but I think there is more that we can deliver in terms of value. Is basically like, okay, it's great to learn stuff. You know, it's so easy to learn stuff today. You go, there are webinars every day. You can read a book, etc., etc. But at the end of the day, you need to put this stuff into action, right? Otherwise, it's just gonna be lost somewhere in your brain. And with those guys, we prepared like a small activity so that you can really put this into action, and what really makes sense. I mean, like based on who you are individually as facilitator.
Okay.
So I guess I need to move on, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're almost done, but the slide that everyone wants to see, the prices.
Yeah, I'll just take over if you like. So we thought, yeah, I mean, having 11 sessions that are totally for free, so we owe you something. So we asked some of our supporters and friends if they would like to support, especially because this is getting fit for facilitation, right? For people who want to start out or maybe need the right tools. And we have small collaborations with our colleagues from Storm's Butter. If you haven't heard of it, you will hear about it during the week. Session Lab and Stream Live. These are tools, either video conferencing tools or tools for collaboration and creating engagement. It's not just one package. We have multiple of them, and we're 6,500 euros or dollars. So thanks a lot, and shout out for the supporters who didn't even ask and just said, here, spend our money. And what we also have is we give away some personal gifts and for you are giveaways, which is working with. So there it is on the slide. Working with us, we have coaching hours with each of us, and also free tickets to our masterclasses, boot camps, and our services. So what you need to do for this is, first of all, signing up is not enough. So you need to show up actually. So it would be great if you show up to the sessions. We have something in every session. We already have our very first winner, because I will give back to Nathy in a second, because she did a little challenge on LinkedIn. If you missed it, you haven't subscribed to her newsletter. So next time, think about your life decisions.
Think about
And
your email game.
please sign up if you haven't already. And in every session there will be a small thing, even today. So if you stay with us, we have a little challenge later on where we get hands-on, and you can win 4 of the licenses. You can see 1 for Storms, 1 for Butter, 1 for Session Lab, and 1 for Stream Live. It's, I think, 1 year each of these. So
And also,
there is
like,
that.
I just learned that we have a special prize because I see Dee in the room. And she's telling me in the chat that we're gonna get tickets for the elite facilitator. No, I'm just kidding. I'm putting her on the spot. All right. So no, she has a great course for advanced facilitation, guys. So
Yeah,
check it out.
I was in, and it's a great course, the elite facilitator. So let's cheers, D. Okay, so
All right.
we have already a winner. And how did we get a winner? Because last week, or a few days ago, on Monday, I sent a newsletter, and to everybody who was signed up in my newsletter, there were a little game, and in this game, I just asked people to download a specific image and to post on LinkedIn that they are attending the Fit for Facilitation Week. And there were, I think, around 10 people who were sharing this. So it's nice. It's super nice. And the first person, so I pick one name. Can you show me the name, please? And this is Adrienne. And Mehdi, Adrienne is not winning 5-minute coaching with me. Please change it.
That was very generous. 5 minutes. Bravo, Nathy. Huh?
Please change it. So
The
Adrienne
value of a
Brown.
5-minute coaching with Nathy is like around 10K. But today, Adrienne, you're lucky. You know, this type of webinar, you're lucky because it's not 10K, it's not 5K. It's like
No,
zero.
Adrienne, you
No.
will of course get 1 hour coaching with me. So I don't know if you are in the room. I think she's in the room, right?
Yes, she is.
Adrienne, you're here. So thank you so much for sharing. You are our first winner of this week. So we will set a call together. And just that you know, I will give over to Said, but there is another game that you can, where you will win something, and we will explain at the end of this session. So stay a little bit longer.
Was this my sign to do something?
Yeah.
I think so. Okay. Let me quickly. Oh my God!
For those who've read the description of the event, it was not just about like sharing how we designed this entire week, but it was also like a connection moment. I think the beauty of the facilitation community is that we are so willing to exchange and learn from each other, and let's take advantage of that today. So obviously it's gonna, like, normally the event is gonna close at 3:15. So in like 25 minutes for those who are not in Europe. But we're gonna stay longer. So for
Alina is saying, "Oh my God, breakout rooms!"
Oh.
The infamous.
Calm down. What's wrong with you guys?
Our
Calm down.
agenda. Like,
But before that,
Calm
we
down.
have something fun, creative.
Yes.
Lucy.
I would like to just introduce what we are doing here. I mean, Alex and Mehdi and Nathy, you can already join the board. I will share the link with you in a second. We have prepared a little Miro board, which is for us to network and connect with fellow facilitators, or whatever you like to call yourself. And we thought, let's create a card deck together, a facilitators card deck. And there are a lot of templates, as you can see here. We want you to, if you want to join, of course, we want you to fill out your own facilitator card in Miro. I will guide you through the steps if you are new to using Miro. And it's just adding your photo and your name. I will show you how to add a photo in a second. And then we have the meter, which just means, okay, where are you on your facilitator journey at the moment? Is it 0 to 5 somewhere? And we have some special badges, which you can find on the board. You can just assign yourself, I don't know, just look through them. You will see they were meant to be in a fun way. If the jokes don't work, blame Mehdi, I think. Just blame him. and then just 2 little prompts. One is, what would you like to explore during the week or during the 9 to 10 upcoming sessions? And of course, what do you bring to the party? Is there anything that is your specialty? What would you like to share, or what can others learn from you? And a little space to get creative. This is the intro. And just because I know it takes time, I will share the link to the Miro board in the chat. So please join me here. And this is, by the way, part of winning something. So if you think, meh, you can join. You can decide afterwards what you want to do with it. This is a safe space, haha. So I can see people are joining. It totally makes sense if you have a Miro account that you're actually logged in. It makes things easier. Just saying, and I will wait for a few more people to join on the board. Maybe it takes a second to load because it's a lot going on, and then we can just start creating. And we have about, I don't know, 10, maybe a little bit more minutes. And I hope, oh my God,
I
hate
share
when
the link again, please?
Yes, I shared it. Thanks,
okay.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Okay, and I will just start. If you scroll down a little bit, I will bring everyone to me, because this is a feature of Miro and I know how to do it. And I would suggest we just start here with the first blue box, which has 25 cards in them. And select one and start by replacing your name where it says Jane or John Doe. Just double click and call it Said. Don't call it Said. Use your own name, of course.
I think this is the best guideline I've heard in a workshop. Like, use your own name.
Yeah,
it's really valuable.
You have to, if it's not loading the board, you have to give it a second. Oh no, it's also loading on my side. It's very heavy and we are a lot of people, so let's give it a chance to reload. Things will break.
Can you show the people how you turn a square? So you can just pick the photo from your LinkedIn and copy this in the board. And can you show how you can turn a square photo in a circle photo?
Yes, I'm also just waiting for the board to load again. I think I see in the chat for you. Just be patient, it takes maybe a minute. However, for example, if you go on your LinkedIn profile, like here, where you can see your face, just right click on it there. Don't open the big picture like this, just take the small one, right click, and then it says copy image in English, or for me it's Bild kopieren in German. And if you go back to the Miro board, once it's loaded, hopefully it will load. You can just pick. Not on my side anymore.
Also, if you're
Should I try?
Yeah, you can try.
Okay.
I will just reload again.
If you want, I can share my screen. I have the app, and on the app it's working. But
yeah, you can also do that. Yeah.
Can I say it one more time? Like, guys, listen to this. Said, is it okay that I share my screen?
Yes, it is. You are allowed to share your screen, of course.
May I suggest a backup plan? So let's say that this activity can also be done
afterwards.
Yeah, yes. Just after this session.
The board is open.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally up for it. But the board is open. It's still there after the session. You can work asynchronous on it or create it later. And we have a little
really
challenge.
It's worth it. It's worth it because first of all, it's going to make a souvenir for each one of us of this summit. So it's a nice souvenir. We will be able to make a collage of all the badges. And also it's going to be one of the first opportunity to win a prize, but we'll tell you a little bit later about that.
Should we put a timer, Said?
Yeah,
because we still have 15 minutes.
Yes, you can put a timer. I cannot do it at the moment.
You cannot. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's just it's either my browser or it's just Miro getting really heavy. at the moment, but we can see Mehdi's screen. So thanks a lot for sharing.
So basically, just to summarize, if you see my screen, here you have a couple of examples of us guys, just to have some ideas. And then basically you have all the assets on the left of each of the canvases, and you can pick a card, put your name, add your picture, and choose the level of your facilitation game, some cool badges, and then tell us what you are excited about, that you want to discover, and what you would like to share with us, with you, between each other, etc. There are already some really cool starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always break Miro, so thanks a lot for that.
I was saying to the guys, yeah, Miro got stronger. Now it doesn't happen anymore, and then bam.
Yeah, if you can manage to be on the board, that's fine. If it doesn't work, I'm really sorry. This wasn't planned that way, but it is what it is for the moment.
Look at the right side; you have more chance to win.
No, that wouldn't be fair. But I just stopped your screen sharing accidentally. Mehdi, you can screen share again, and I can guide you through, and you can do the small things. But I hope it's
so
still,
you want me to share again, and you want to go?
Yeah, please do.
Okay.
On my side, it's not loading.
Okay.
However,
let me hide.
So I think we will still give like it's 3 minutes before 3, so I would give 2 more minutes, and then the people could continue to do that at the end to finish their cards. Right?
Let's do that.
You know what? I also have an idea. Please, the last thing you should do is put your photo, because it's gonna lessen the load on the Miro board. So start with a little post-it notes, which is something that has no impact. And then after the session, you can add your photo.
That makes sense.
But what is cool is that I see that we have a lot of pros in the room.
Yes. Cool. I see. Alina.
It's always when you need it the least. I'll try again.
And there are a lot of faces that I know from LinkedIn, but I don't really had the chance to meet the people really. So it's so nice to see what
Paul,
everyone is doing.
Paul, I hope you're keep with me sharing. It look like Paul. What he did is like he's almost there. His name, we have his level in facilitation. He picked some badges. He told us that he's really excited about his pillow.
My
pillow. Also the recording. So I guess he's joining from far away. From Australia, no way.
Yes, I think I saw the name before at the beginning.
Wow.
Yes, Paul is from.
Like, cheers to you, man.
Yeah, he's our friend from the Miro community.
It's about 11 p.m. here.
So the minute is over, guys. We still have. We want even more networking. So don't just keep your Miro open and finish it after the session. And now we would like, if you want to invite you to really meet the people. So how much people are we in the room? I don't see it.
We are about 100 right now.
100 people. So we will try. And this is a try. If it's not working, please don't blame us. We just try,
It should work.
So we will send you in breakout rooms. You have already, oh my God, breakout room. So you have already put a few thoughts on your card so that you have actually all the little ingredients to present yourself to the person you will be in the room. It will not be long. It will be like super quick, 5 minutes, because we still have things to tell you. So we will send you 5 minutes with 4 people, we said, or 3 people?
Yeah, 4 to 5.
4 to 5. So it means less than 1 minute to introduce yourself.
No,
less because of the time we have, guys.
Sorry?
So let's make 3, but the problem, okay.
3 people?
3 to 4, yeah.
3 to 4, 5 minutes. You have 5 minutes. So 1 minute each person to say who you are and why you're here. Okay? Are you? Give me a sign, everybody. Give me a
Are you
sign.
okay?
I just yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
You're gonna live the experience of a Zoom breakout room. You're gonna be able to tell that to your children. Okay. So I'm gonna press the button. Please be ready. You're gonna be transferred. Hopefully, maybe you're gonna get back in one part. And let's go. You have 5 minutes to share what you're excited to explore and what you're excited to share during this summit. Let's go. I'm going to open all the breakout rooms. Yeah, and you're being transferred right now. Let's hope that there won't be any technical issues. And
Oh no, that seems to work as long as I'm not kicked out. Yes.
welcome back, Sophia, Wilma.
Hello.
Hey.
Hello.
So you're still alive after Zoom breakout. Oh my God. My God, the technology is ready.
We
You know,
survived.
each time I launch people in breakouts, I'm thinking about Star Trek and the laser beam to transfer to the teleportation.
Let me quickly, while we are waiting for the last people to join, to come back, let me quickly look for my latest meme.
I think it was something important, like.
Yeah, it was about breakout rooms, and if I find it, I will share it with you.
Could we
welcome back, everybody?
Could we
give them the magic tip to transform a picture, because I see people struggling now on the board?
Yes, I will. I hope you can see my screen now. Oh my God, I so hate it. Let me see where's the square one. I'm sorry, I'm just Ruben. I will just tag yours. If you click on your image in Miro, and then at the top, here is this little icon which is mask and crop. And if you click on it, you can just select circle, and it will make it a perfect circle. And you can size it if you like. I didn't mean to destroy your like this, and you can add other things, but just select the image, click on the little button at the very top here, and then select circle. That's how you can create a circle. I hope this helps.
Okay, so we still have a few minutes. Would it be possible to just close the sharing so that we can see the faces of the people? That would be nice.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, now I see the people. Nice. So welcome back, everyone. How was the sharing in 5 minutes? Dumb up, dumb down, like zolala.
A bit too short, right?
Up.
No?
Oh, I see up. Oh, I see hearts. I love hearts. Give me some hearts. Oh, nice.
I don't have a Mac.
Okay. So, first, for those who have created their card on the Miro, or those who will continue to create their cards on the Miro, we have another game because we want to continue to spread all the things about Fit for Facilitation during the next weeks, because you can still register to each of the sessions. So we propose you to download the card that you have been created. So for this, you just go on your card, you click on the right mouse button, and you click on how it's called, download image.
It's called export as image. So
export as image.
If you like to, I can just really quickly share so people can see it,
please.
for those who are not maybe familiar with it. And so this is my, where is it, the second screen? And can you see my screen? Ha, ha, ha. So let's export polls. If you just click on the little number, which is the name of the frame at the top left, like it says 001 here, if you right click on it, it should show you export as image if you are logged in. And then just confirm with yes, and then it's in your downloads folder somewhere on your desktop, and that's how you get your card once it's
so you
done.
Can then download your image and post it on LinkedIn and say how was the first session, or encourage people to sign for Fit for Facilitation. Tag us, please. And then we will choose another person like Adrienne today who will win one of the prize, and we will announce it on my account or on the account on Said tomorrow. So it means if you download the card today and you post today or tomorrow morning your card talking about Fit for Facilitation, tagging us, please don't forget. We will announce who has won what. Who has won what? Oh, my English, my God.
And there are 4 winners, so we have 4 prizes, 1 software license for a year, I think, for each of them. So chances are very high if you
1
just
year
share.
better.
At
1
least
year
better
of
than
stream
Lotto.
live. Sorry?
More chance to win than Lotto.
Yes.
Yeah.
Slightly.
Okay, can you now stop the sharing so that we see each other, everyone?
I wish I could, but someone can just stop it if you can.
Said, can you show one more time like how you make the picture thing? We have Niam who is asking for it.
Yes,
in
yes,
the
yes,
chat.
yes, yes. Yes, I will just click on your image, and then
So first, like you copy paste your image, drag and drop also works.
yeah, yes,
and then
exactly.
you do the magic that Said is going to.
Yeah, I will just choose this one, click on the image, and then there's this little mask and crop thing at the top, and you can say circle. But you can also leave it a square if you don't have to. Whatever makes you happy. This is your card. I will not tell you how to design it. Whatever
And
you
also
like.
feel free to not follow the template. Huh?
Yeah.
If you want to add
Yeah.
more pictures, some emojis.
Yes.
Be creative, be creative.
Said,
Yes,
I
but I
think
can-
Andy is really as also like super talented when it comes to
Yeah,
remote magic.
I really like. Stop.
'Cause-
All right.
Okay, so
So,
the next
you know what?
session, the
Yeah.
first session is tomorrow at 2:00 with Mehdi. So Mehdi will start by level up your facilitation skills at 2:00 tomorrow. Until then, we wish you everything good. I hope it was a good kickstart for you as well as it was for us. I think, Alex, you
Yeah.
had a good idea.
Yeah, I first of all, I don't want to quit this webinar, but yes, we have to do that. So let's finish that with a high energy activity. I'd love to see you say goodbye or maybe something else to send good vibes to all of us. You do that in the chat, but you do that in your own language. Okay, so say something, send good vibes to everybody in your own language, and we're gonna use that and we're gonna breathe your text in the chat.
Nice.
Ciao a tutti.
Ciao à tutti, à tout à l'heure.
Yeah.
And
I saw Tschüssikowski. Pretty sure this was someone from Germany, or Ciao mit V.
and just that you know that we are staying here for 15 more minutes for anyone who want to then open your mic and you can talk with us, ask questions, tell us whatever you want to. We are here until 4:30. Guys, I cannot believe that we are on time. My God.
Yeah, and thanks again, everybody, for being part of this summit. The success of the summit will be thanks to you. And stay if you want to stay. Go if you need to go. Have a drink, have a coffee, or maybe you need to work. And see you tomorrow for the first session. Bye-bye, everybody. Ciao, ciao.
Bye. Please stay if you like.
And
You don't
stay
have
if you
to-
want.
don't have to.
I have a fun
is
fact
always-
for those who are going to stay. Is what you need to imagine is that we had a lot of alignment meetings with those guys, and we are supposed to be the facilitators, right? And I think we never finished one session
Never.
on time or with the outcome that was expected.
And
But
I was always
think-
frustrated. Always.
Thank you,
But I think
everybody.
there's such a thing as too many facilitators. I mean, they have to be participants to make sense. If it's only facilitators, what's the point of the whole meeting? But yeah, we made it. Thanks a lot, everyone, for joining. Vielen Dank.
I think I'm a good facilitator, but I'm the worst participant ever.
Yeah.
I have put see if you want some more vibes of us. I have put the podcast episode that we have been recorded. It's hilarious. So if you want to watch it on YouTube, I have put it in the chat. Just that you know.
So we have, Alina, would you like to say something?
Yeah, I just like to say hi and thank you so much. Like, I really love your energy, and the effort that you put into this is just amazing. And I'm so looking forward to it. So that's all. Just thank you and hugs to all of you.
I like hug. I even virtual hug. I can I can do with that.
And thank you so much, Alina, for the beautiful, beautiful post you share on your account. It was like, oh my God, it was like so much love.
You all
Thank
deserve it.
you.
Great initiative.
Thanks a lot.
Niam,
I just want to say, maybe you are confusing like anxiety with energy. At least on my side, it may look like energy, but no, it's just I'm just anxious the whole time. I'm just joking. Thanks a lot.
Niam?
Hi
Yeah.
guys.
Hi.
So Neve, I know it's an Irish
Neve.
name, so no, don't worry. No, you're fine. I get it all the time. So just first of all, congratulations to you all for arriving at today. This is a very special and exciting day, so well done. And your sessions look amazing. I'm based in the Middle East, and I suppose what I'd love is so I'm a little bit like a magpie. I like shiny new things. So, you know, I use a lot of technology, like we'll say Kudo board, Padlet, Miro board, Thinker's keys, liberating structures. And I suppose I would love to add to that repository from you guys. Is there something else out there maybe that I'm unaware of? So that's something. And obviously I'd love to share, very happy, abundant mindset, very happy in sharing tools myself with the community. But I suppose that's what I would love to gain. And I think sometimes I'm in the Middle East 20 years, and facilitation, it's really interesting, you know, when you engage with people all over the world. I don't know where we're at. So I think that's why I'm here today, is to see best practices outside my own space, like geographically. Yeah, so that's interesting for me.
So I think a lot of the sessions will be able to inspire you. So I don't know if you have already targeted a few of the sessions that really interest you,
Yes.
but a lot of the sessions are going to show new tools, new ways of using tools and stuff like that. So yeah, I think
I'm
you
in the
are
right
in the
place.
right place.
I'm in the
Yes,
right place.
indeed,
Amazing,
indeed.
amazing. I'm very excited. And just thank you for all your work, because it just doesn't happen. I get that. So thank you.
Yeah, well, I didn't do anything. They did all the work. I just looked.
Well,
Alex only used
showing-
AI.
Yeah, I only use AI. By the way, it's not me. It's my AI avatar right now that is speaking.
Yeah, I'm not talking to you. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your evening.
Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
And just adding to that, if you like geeky things or new tools and tech as understood, join me in my second session, which is on Tuesday. Also things like Stream Alive. So one of the things we give away, for example, and other tools like OBS Studio and Stream Deck and how to combine them. Maybe that's something for you.
And also, I think you're lucky because in the room we have Alex, who developed a great tool called Storms. So if you get to facilitate like huge workshop with a lot of people, this tool is amazing. It has been designed for it. So, you know, like when you use Miro in a in-person setup, it was not designed for it. So of course you can make it work, but it's not necessarily the best experience. I think Alex have something.
So thank you for making my promo. I'm gonna give you back the money. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Yes, and
Storms
really,
is my baby.
Storms is amazing. I used it in a execution board AI workshop. The first time, I think it was 2023 that I used it, and it's really working well for in person. But also you will see tools maybe that you don't know. For example, we are all doing our session on different tools, even if it will be on Zoom. I will use, for example, Scene, which is a tool from Beta that have been launched in October. So one of my session will be for sure on Scene, so that you can see also new tools. And I guess in every session you will you will learn new things.
Yeah, fabulous. Thank you. Excited.
You're
Okay.
welcome.
I'm going to
Hey,
log
I'm on
off now.
LinkedIn. I see some of the first people sharing their
Ah,
badge on
nice.
LinkedIn.
Nice, nice, nice.
Cool.
Yes. But by the way, I don't want to win, but maybe we should do it too later on. I haven't thought about it, but what about us? We should also
Yeah, of course.
share
we
our
need to do
cards.
it.
Oh, yes.
But then I have to polish mine a little bit. Thanks.
Okay.
The
Do you
board
have-
is still there for everyone who wants to keep creating. I will just share a last
Oh, by
time
the way,
the
Matthew,
link.
you are here. I just saw your badge on LinkedIn. Bravo.
Wow.
And thank you.
Shouldn't you be
Thank you for
listening?
sharing.
Should we give him already a prize? No, I don't.
No, we don't. Of course not. But this is
think
just.
Matthew was the
She's
first
so
one to fill
generous.
the
I'm
card.
Look
always-
at Matthew now.
I could give everything to everybody, so I should not give everything.
And then the last session, we won't have any prizes to win.
Do you have any other questions, for those who are here? Will someone want to open his mic and
Or just say hello out loud.
Otherwise-
Hello.
nice!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your mic is
so,
working.
My mic is working. So my name is Adam. I'm from Dubai. I've been facilitating for the past 5 years, and I have a question, which is, I don't know, I hope to get out of this series of sessions from you. And I love your energy, and you guys are super funny. And I love all you guys. Your energies a lot. And my question is more about, like, how do I deal with people in a group who refuse to turn on their cameras, even after I insist? Like, come on, do it, but they just like, nah. That's where I struggle, and I don't know what advice you guys can give to me to,
Hey.
like,
Can you remember at the beginning of the session where we say, everybody, we want to make a photo. So like you are not inviting, you are not telling them to turn off, but you are telling them, oh, that would be great to make a photo. Or I just want to see all the face that I don't feel alone in the room. Sometimes authenticity is the right things, to say. But maybe Said, maybe you have another idea.
Just adding to this in short form, so giving people a reason to turn on their cameras. And I think what Nathy said is one example. For me, because I'm the geek, I add them to my camera. I have the participants here somewhere, so they can see their own faces in my camera, and it's fun. I also want to be on stage, or I also want to be, this is just a fun thing to, when I turn on my camera, actually it's on his somehow. It's kind of, I don't know what's happening, but it looks good. So this is one thing. And small activities that you don't do in the chat, but please raise your hands physically if you ever facilitated a group somewhere,
mate.
right?
Yeah, I do
and
that.
then if you don't have your camera on, your voice doesn't count, or hold something in the camera. It doesn't have to be the whole concept, but from time to time, like Alex is doing, write something on a sticky note. Let's do something analog, right? And then hold it into your camera. And
or show an object that is on your desk.
Yeah, that's really quick. So I will do this. Grab the first thing on your desk and show it for check-in or something. Exactly. So small things, and I don't want to feel excluded when, oh my God, everybody has a vote and nobody cares about my opinion because my camera is off. Right? So, yeah.
And I would add to this, Adam, like, just explain them why you need it. Like, it will help you do your job better. You will see if people are confused, if they are lost, and then they understand it's not just so that you see what they are doing, because sometimes it's just about that. It's just like, oh, if I see your face, I will see that you're confused. I will reformulate my instructions. I will explain it differently. I will give more examples. So
reading the
I find
room,
that if people, like, when people have a lot of energy, and they're just like, I want to see your smiling faces, I want it, like, at the beginning, that's always a really good one. But I find forcing is like absolutely the wrong way. It just gets people to shut down. I do a practice called force therapy, and it has a concept very similar to facilitation called be the guide. And everything in facilitating a force therapy walk, every single thing is an invitation. Right. So I invite you to do this. I invite you to do that. If it's comfortable for you, blah, blah, blah. I think we can use a lot of those same techniques in facilitation, but you guys really nailed it with the subliminal, hey, show something or hold up this many fingers or raise your hand. Saeed, that's an outstanding one. I think the more of those techniques you can do and make it not as forced or turn your cameras on.
Awkward.
You know? Yeah.
I joined a session by Jan Keck a very long time ago. If you don't know Jan Keck, go on LinkedIn. He does awesome things when it comes to engagement with audiences. And connecting with people. And I joined one of his sessions as he did some activities, which made me turn on my camera. I'm usually always have my camera on, but let me join this. I don't care. I was doing something else. And then he did some activities that looked fun. And we did like a finger dance. I don't know what it was exactly. We did something on camera, and then he guided us. Oh my God, my camera was on. And that was the purpose. He explained afterwards. Yeah, I did this. So now you can see we started with 3 cameras. Now we are 21 cameras out of a sudden because we did something that was not cringy or I gave you a reason to do it. So there's a... follow him or check him out on LinkedIn. I think he has some articles and other things, especially for that.
And last tip is learning to be comfortable with people not putting the camera on. So you can try all the tactics that you want. At some point, there will still be people you won't be able to do it. And I remember in the beginning, I was really, it impacted my energy level. Like, oh man, I'm talking to this
really
black screen. It's really hard. Like, but then I just like, okay, it's like this, like especially in big corporates, like people don't have this habit. Let me put so much energy that at some point it will maybe become normal, or maybe the next session they will do it. But again, I think it was super well explained by the people that just left.
And sometimes you have also to consider that maybe people are not in a place where they can turn on their camera. So just invite them if this is the case. I don't know, you are working from home and you are in the bedroom of your child who is sleeping because he's sick. Or I don't know, you never know. But just invite them just to share with you in case you cannot turn on your camera. Plus, just give me a little sign so that I know, you know?
Yeah. Thanks everyone. I think like super, I don't know how you guys do it, but it's like, you guys are on spot on. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Okay. I'm just saying, 5 past, we held people hostage for 95 minutes already. Just, if there's any last words.
So are you still the number one, Mehdi? 340 people you have tomorrow.
No, I'm not. It's okay. Huh?
So you are not beating
what
Alex because Alex has 359.
And more time to go. He has more time. It's like 1.5 days more time to do promo for it.
So you need to nail it tomorrow.
And I'm going to do such a great job that you're going to get more participants thanks to my job.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Totally
because
great.
I'm the lowest. I don't know why. Maybe people don't like pink or something. I don't know.
No.
I should change the color.
Join Nathy session. Honestly, it's such a cool one.
All of them. Do it now. I will wait until I see 300. I will not let you go from here. Lock up the room.
Subscribe to every event.
And subscribe the other event. Mine are better. No.
Yeah, you just don't go to the one of Alex, and I will be happy. Maybe I can convince people to join my session, but I can convince people to not go to Alex's session.
Vivian registered to my session. Thank you, Vivian. I love you. I don't love the guys. I love you.
I already told you that if I had to pick one session, it would be yours.
You said the same to mine yesterday.
Hey,
I would
we are still live.
To you, Mehdi.
we are still live. This is recorded before you think, this is one of our alignment meetings and you start bashing each other. Please. There are still people in the room.
Say that for Mehdi, or
we should stop the recording.
Yeah.
Stop the recording, please.
Yes, now we can say the truth. Fuck this guy. Alex, oh la la.
Oh la la.
Okay, are there boats in the room, or do we still have people?
No, I didn't see any note taker.
It's crazy. Del, I see something. Del.
Yeah. Del is not a note taker, but
You can rename them if you like. But we're
I'm not
still,
a bot.
but still, I will just say let's close for today. Thanks a lot for everybody who is still in the room. Thanks a lot. See you
Not a
tomorrow.
bot.
Hey, Martha.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is funny. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that.
That's what the bot would say. So it doesn't prove anything. See you tomorrow at the Mehdi session and mine at 5 p.m. Central European Time. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Bye
Don't
bye,
forget
Bye-bye.
to
everybody.
post.
Thanks a lot for being here. Bye bye. Ciao.
Thanks, guys. Bye bye.
Ciao.